All right, Shalom. I want to give all praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone. Blessings into the elect of Yasha'Allah. Blessings and salutations unto the hopeful elect that Akim out there enduring his truth across the four corners of the earth, teaching and preaching through the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahawashi in truth and sincerity, as well as the men and women that follow, and those who might look like the other nations but are of the nation of Israel on their father's side by blood. All right. So I wanted to play this clip real quick. I'm not going to get into the comments. I will speak on them in just a little bit. I did screenshot one comment, which was the user herself. All right. So this is what's going on over here. All right. Dinner with my girl, and I want decent looking women, you know. I just noticed something. There's women, all eating there. Women, all eating there. Women. And let's not forget right there too, because they're everywhere. Oh my god. I don't normally go out, but when I do, I go out with my girls, and I am seeing something, a trend. Girls are all going out with their girlfriends. There's not like one date. All right, so as you've seen, you know, she's basically saying she made an observation. She see a lot of women out eating at that restaurant, and what does she see is nobody has any dates. Now, once you see this video, let me make sure this is recording because that would be devastating. Okay, we good. Once you see this video, you can interpret it however you want, because she's technically not really saying anything specific. She's just making an observation, just as everybody else is doing within the comment board. All right. Let me see if I can get this comment to come up. Okay, here we go. Now, this is the comment that she replied with. It says, I always wonder how guys get so upset at something that was never said in any bad way or disrespectful. Now, I didn't want to put her username or anything like that. This is all fair use in a sense, but I didn't want to put the username, bring any more light to the video than it seems like she wants. But I look at it like it was purposely done. That's just my observation and my opinion. You know, to just leave it so broad like that, and then you get offended at the comments. Well, you should have been, you know, more specific within the purpose of the video. Because a guy can turn around and do the same thing, and it'll be the opposite within his comment board. You'll have a bunch of men, yeah, we ain't trying to deal with them, da 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 da. And then you have a bunch of women coming in there, no, we ain't doing it, y'all the problem, blah, blah. And it's just back and forth, back and forth. And at the end of the day, which I didn't go into the studies, I did it before, but the whole women's liberation and the feminism movement, or the feminism movement, and all of that woman empowerment. Now, I'm not saying a woman ain't nothing, she's obsolete, you know, but it's the attitude that comes with it. It's the mindset that come with it. It's the standards that they have and want to put on people that comes with it. All right, and this video is not going to be long. I actually was going to read the first chapter of Esther, but I'm actually just going to get half of it. But reading on, it says, weird how this video went viral. Reading all these guys acting like sour little boys over what? An observation I noticed since I never go out, I just work a lot. Now I know why girls aren't going out on dates with dudes, because look at these comments. Perfect example why we choose our gals. So she basically saying the way y'all acting in this comment board, I can understand why we're all out here by ourselves, because We don't want to deal with y'all, or women don't want to deal with men, But, and this is my honest opinion. I would say over the years, you know, the Lord has put a spirit upon men where most, I ain't gonna say most, I'm gonna just say more men are starting to be less of simps and less cat chasers. I'll put it like that. They starting to be less cat chasers. And it really, cause it gets down to the point where because I mean, you would be pretty much saying our generation, within the 30 to 40 or 45, 30 to 45 range, so to speak. You know, a lot of us grew up, figuring things out, and then we kind of got lost and had to learn the hard way of what certain things was and certain things to stay away from based off of the era and the generation that came before us, you know. But now that same generation is starting to see the outcome of what happened during our generation. Because the generation under us, or the younger cats even under us, they just don't care. And that's based off of social media. Because somebody did leave a comment as such in here. Social media has destroyed, just say, the dating scene and all, whatever. All right, nonetheless, um, a lot of women walk around with attitudes. You know, I was just watching another video, and there was a guy he had a mouthpiece in, letting this woman hit him in the mouth, and he's just taking it. I guess because he had messed up. I'm not doing that shit. That ain't gonna happen over here. You know what I'm saying? But the guy was just basically, dang, I lost my kind of train of thought because just thinking about the video is just weird. But let me go ahead and get to some scriptures, man. This is Isaiah 32:9. It says, "Rise up, ye women that are at ease. Hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech. Many days and years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. For the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come." Just as all of them was gathering within this event. Or not even event. They just all out for dinner. But nonetheless, um, what's been spoken about is it's not going to be easy as you think it is. A lot of women, I'm going to say most women, I'm going to say a lot of women, that's just more. A lot of women don't know what's coming, all right, to reality. Okay, this is far beyond watching reality shows, wanting to shop, wanting to be spoiled or pampered, getting your way, feeling entitled. This is above all of that. All right, we're talking about prophecy, whether you believe it or not. Okay, this society is going to crumble, and you can see it more and more with how people are reacting to racial tension. All right, people are picking their groups, with whatever, whether it's religion, whether it's cultural, whether it's music, so on and so forth. Everybody's kind of picking a side. All right, and all in the same sense. Everybody as a collective is getting fed up, depressed, stressed out, and more people are starting to reach that boiling point. Okay, you got a lot of deletions, if you know what I mean, going throughout the earth, man. Okay, there's a lot of judgment from the Heavenly Father going throughout the earth, and that judgment is coming by, being deleted. So in these times when things really pop off and get bad, as you can read in 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter, speak about that. It's going to be very hard for women to protect themselves. It's going to be very hard for women to provide for themselves. See, now they're thinking of the now. I can sign up for this program. I can just go to the store. All right. I could just leave this man and go get another man. And hey, the scriptures speak. Well, let's get that real quick because that's on the list too. This is Isaiah 13:12. "I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord Yahawah of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger, because the Lord is going to shake things up. All right, and he's having it happen to where these prophecies are coming to pass fast. That's why the scriptures speak about our salvation being nearer than we believe. Okay, so going back over here, let me see if there's any more. It says, tremble ye women that are at ease, be troubled ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins. Right? Let's see what this sackcloth is. What it say? What it say? I guess we don't really. Sackcloth, shock, or shakwa. Mesh sackcloth, sacking, worn in mourning or humiliation, right? Worn in mourning or humiliation, in a humbling situation. Okay, in a mourning state. Let's see what it says for mourning. All right. If it comes up, maybe it won't. Here go humiliation, the action of humiliating someone or the state of being humiliated, embarrassment, dishonor, disgrace, mortification, discomfiture, degradation, you know, which leads to what? Being humble, unless you're just proud. All right. Mourning, the expression of deep sorrow for someone who has died, typically involving following certain conventions, such as wearing black clothes. All right. Grief, grieving, sorrowing, lamenting, sadness, you know. So based off of what did it say? The husband, women shall for the want of husband or something like that. Oh, the bride. Let me see. Yeah, here we go, baby. Let's grab this real quick. And this is just all prophecy. I mean, it seemed good now, you know, but it seems good now, like everything is all good and okay, but the scriptures are speaking about a time that's soon to hit this earth. This is 2nd Esdras 16:33. The virgin shall mourn, right, having no bridegrooms. Women shall mourn having no husbands. Their daughters shall mourn having no helpers. In the war shall their bridegrooms be destroyed, and their husbands shall perish of famine. So it's just, hey, it's gonna get nasty out here. All right, because really, that's what women are. They get raised, learn how to nurture, learn how to be a wife, be a helpmeet, as the scriptures speak about. Learn how to tend to their husbands and attend to the house. All right, and you know, bear children. They didn't have to, like she said, she in her comment, she don't go out much because she's always at work. Well, they didn't have to do all of that. You know, you got to be at the house. The man was out really providing, speaking more so of ancient times, well, even before women's liberation. All right, men was going out doing the work because you had the housewives, man. Okay, but hey, a system is ran. However, a system is ran. Now we're gonna go over here in Esther. And I'm gonna get straight to the point. You know, the king Ahasuerus had called for his wife to come, you know, and she didn't come. And this is what let's see what the headlines say. The banquets of the king. Okay. Let me find a good spot. Yep. Oh, here we go. Queen. Yep, we'll start right here. Queen Vesti's refusal. Esther chapter 1, verse 10. All right. It says, on the seventh day, when the heart of the king was merry with wine, he commanded Mehuman, Bista, Harbana, Bigtha, and Abagtha, Zethar, and Carcass, the seven chamberlains that served in the presence of Ahasuerus the king. Gotta bear with me on them names. To bring Vesti the queen before the king with the crown royal, to show the people and the princes her beauty, for she was fair to look upon. She was beautiful. All right. But the queen Vesti refused to come to the king's commandment by his chamberlains. Therefore was the king very wroth, and his anger burned in him. Then the king said to the wise men which knew the times, for so was the king's manner toward all that knew law and judgment. And the next unto him was Karshena, Shethar, Admatha, Tarshish, Maries, Marcina, and Memucan. Memucan, the seven princes of Persia and Media, which saw the king's face, and which sat the first in the kingdom. What shall we do unto Queen Vesti according to the law, because she hath not performed the commandment of the king Ahasuerus by the chamberlains? And Memucan answered, sound like Hadouken, answered before the king and the princes, Vesti the queen hath not done wrong to the king only, but also to all the princes and to all the people that are in all the provinces of the king Ahasuerus. So he's like, she ain't just did wrong to the king, she kind of like doing wrong in general. Okay? It says, for this deed of the queen shall come abroad unto all women, so that they shall despise their husbands in their eyes. When it shall be reported, the king Ahasuerus commanded Vesti the queen to be brought in before him, but she came not. So they're basically saying, we got to cut this off before it spreads like cancer to the other women. Here it is, the king of the province where everybody else is living in called for his queen, and his queen refused. She like, no, I'm not coming. I don't feel like it. Or, a lot of women, I'm tired, this and that. You gotta find a way. Now check this out. It says, likewise shall the ladies of Persia and Media say this day unto all the king's princes, which have heard of the deed of the queen. Thus shall they arise to much contempt and wrath. All right. If it please the king, let there go a royal commandment from him, and let it be written among the laws of the Persians and the Medes, that it be not altered, that Vesti come no more before the king Ahasuerus. And let the king give her royal estate unto another that is better than she. So, hey, since you called for her, she ain't want to come before you, that's cool. Let it be known that she can't come before you ever again, since she didn't want to. And let her position, her queen estate, be given to somebody else who will appreciate it. Beautiful. And when the king's decree which he shall make shall be published throughout all his empire, for it is great, all the wives shall give their husbands honor, both to great and small. It don't matter if you, whatever position you is, you'll give reverence and respect to your husband, man. It says, and the saying pleased the king and the princes, and the king did according to the word of Memucan, for if that's how it's pronounced. For he sent letters into all the king's provinces, into every province according to the writing thereof, and to every people after their language, that every man should bear rule in his own house, and that it should be published according to the language of every people. So they said, we don't need, because it'll cause chaos. It'll be like America. It'll be just like America, where everybody got their own say so. I mean, just look at the orders of the house. Now, don't get me wrong. Some ethnicities, some races have theirs a little bit in order or whatever. They just going through different type of problems. But we're just speaking about respect from the wife to the husband, and helping the house being ordered, and things like that. It's very few far in between when it comes to Israelite households. All right, and what I mean by that is just Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Okay, not just speaking on ones who know that they're Israelites. All right, but what it is they said, we not about to put up with this shit. All right, since she want to act like that, we let her ass go about. I wish I would know the rest of the story, what happened to her. Ain't no telling. But nonetheless, you see what happened. Though there was a reaction to her reaction. A lot of days in these times, that don't really happen like that. A woman double cross a man or whatever, and they'll take them back or try to work things out, or you know, you gotta. If a woman ain't willing to respect you, then she don't need to be your woman. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. You have to have your respect. That don't mean be a lion in your own home and kick down the door. Where the hell my sandwich at? Type deal. But like nah. Yeah, like the scriptures say, if she's pleased as well with you, then let her dwell. All right. Um, Let me see if it was any more to that. No, nope, that's it. But yeah, and I I checked a couple more videos on her, and I ain't gonna stunt. She's a good looking woman, but like the comment it would throw me off. How she mentioned what she mentioned in the comment, because she has, from my observation, she has that energy. You gotta you gotta jump through hoops of fire and fight a lion to be able to take her out, unless she's overly interested in you. All right, and that's what it comes down to women is they if you don't not if you don't make a certain amount of money or drive a certain type of car or things like that, then they ain't got no dealings with you. They don't want no dealings with you. At the end of the day, I seen a video a while ago, and I'll leave it here. A guy said a man will take a woman with nothing and be with her, but a woman won't take a man with nothing and be with him. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm sure it happens, but we're talking about on a broad scale, in general, overall, all right, as a masses. Most women will only get with a man if he has something. Now, men should be doing something, nonetheless. Okay, and I'm just speaking about within this society alone. Sometimes you run into a jam and you in between gigs or something like that. You know, but they ultimately want a man with money because they don't want to build with a man. They want a man already built in a sense. But that's how it's supposed to be. All right, it's just they want it for their own in their own way, for lack of better words. All right, because with a man coming established and he got to do this and do this and do that, and then they feel like they can do whatever they want. Nah. But I'm gonna leave it at that. Didn't want to make it too long. But nonetheless, man, we do got prophecies coming to pass, and there will be a time of calamity and distress throughout America through the spirit of YAHAWASHI, due to his prophecies that he's written down. Okay, and it's soon approaching. It's very soon approaching. There's going to be famine. I don't know what a lot of women are going to do during a famine. I don't know what a lot of women's going to do during martial law if they end up in a concentration camp, or I feel like a lot of women are going to take the chip, man. That's just my observation. I feel like a lot of women will take the chip because I feel like it's going to come with incentives. It's going to come with security. It's going to come with comfort. It's going to come with complacency. It's not going to come with a struggle for the most part. It'll be a way out from the calamities or the troubles that they can go through. So hey, with that, Lord willing, you was edified, and Lord willing, we're allowed to endure to the end. Once again, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, BAHASHAM, Yahweh Shai, Shalom.